Okay, so we solve some questions. First one is integral of cot to the power 6 of x d of x. Okay, so this is the same as integral of cot to the power 4 of x multiply cot to the power 2 of x d of x. Then we know cot to the power 2 is the same as cosec squared of x minus 1. So this one will be cot to the power 4 x multiply cosec minus 1 d of x. So when this opens the bracket, so you have integral of cot to the power 4 of x cosec squared x d of x minus integral of cot to the power 4 of x d of x. So here on the first part we say t will be equal to cot of x. Then dt, this one will be equal to cosec squared x dx. So meaning my dx is equal to dt over cosec squared x. So this will be integral of t to the power 4 multiplied by cosec squared x multiplied by dt over cosec squared x. This minus, here we have integral of cot to the power 2 times cot to the power 2. So these are x, d of x. So this and this cancels out. So here you have integral of t to the power 4 dt minus integral of, here you have z cot is equals to t. So we say this one was t to the power 2 multiply cosec of x minus 1 multiplied by dt over cosec squared of x. So this one will give you t of 5 over 5 minus integral of t to the power 2 times cosec squared of x multiply dt over cosec squared x. So this minus integral of t squared multiply dt over cosec squared x. So here also these will cancel out, so you remain with this side. Then here we still know that t, okay, so this one will be t to the power 5 over 5 minus t power 3 over 3. This and this give you plus integral of, what you have is cot squared multiply dt over cosec squared x, which this we can replace it by saying t to the power 5 over 5 minus t to the power 3 over 3 plus integral of, here is cosec squared x minus 1. This multiply, okay, let me just put d of x in the end. This was just d of x. So this will give us, we know this was cot, so this is cot to the power 5 of x over 5 minus cot to the power 3 of x over 3 plus integral of cosec squared. This will give you minus cot of x. Then here what you have also will be minus x plus 3. this will be your final answer. Okay. Another one, integral of d of x over sine x cos to the power 4 of x. So here we say t is equals to cos of x. So dt will give us negative sine of x dx, of which dx is equals to t over negative sine of x. So here you have integral of d of x over sine x cos to the power 4 of x. This will give you integral of 1 over sine x multiply. This one will be t to the power 4. This will be multiplying by t over minus sine of x. This will give you integral of dt over negative sine squared x multiply t to the power 4. Now we know sine squared is equals to 1 minus cos squared x. Okay, and we know that cos is t, so this is the same as 1 minus t squared. So our equation is integral of dt over minus 1 minus t squared t to the power 4, of which this is just the same as negative integral of dt over t to the power 4 and minus t squared. So we use partial fraction. So here we say negative 1 over t to the power 4, 1 minus t squared. This one should give you a over t plus b over t squared plus c over t to the power 3 plus d over t to the power 4 plus e of t plus f, all of this over 1 minus t squared. Okay, this we multiply each side by t to the power 4, 1 minus t squared. So what we have is negative 1 is equals to a t to the power 3, 1 minus t squared plus b 1 minus t squared t to the power 2 plus c t by 1 minus t squared plus d 1 minus t squared plus e of t plus f, all of this multiplied by t to the power 4. Okay. So when we arrange this one, we shall have negative 1 is equals to e t to the power 5 minus a t to the power 5 plus f t to the power 4 minus b t to the power 4 plus a t to the power 3 minus c t to the power 3 plus b t squared minus d t squared plus c t plus d. By the way, this d is just the same as the d which I wrote here on. So here we can say when t is equals to the power 5, this one was 0 is equals to e minus a. When t is equals to the power 4, 0 is equals to f minus b. When t is equals to the power 3, this one was 0 is equals to a minus c. When t is equals to the power 2, 0 is equal to b minus d. When t is equals to the power 1, 0 is equals to c. When t is equals to 0, we have is negative 1 is equals to d. So d was negative 1, so b here will be negative 1. Here our c was 0, a is equals to 0. Here our b was negative 1, so f is equals to negative 1. Here our a was 0, so e is equal to 0. Otherwise, this one 0, this one -1, this one 0, this one -1, this one 0, this one -1. So this one will give you integral of -1 over t squared d of t plus integral of -1 over t to the power 4 dt plus integral of -1 over 1 minus t squared dt. Okay, so this one give you minus t to the power -1 over -1. This one also be minus t to the power -3 over -3. This one will give you minus 1 over 2 ln of 1 minus t 1 plus t. So we remember t was equals to cos of x. So this one will be 1 over cos of x plus 1 over 3 cos of x minus 1 over 2 ln of 1 plus cos of x over 1 minus cos of x. So remember minus 2. Okay. If you want, you can just say from here this is the answer. But if you want, you can continue this negative n ln of x. This is just the same as ln of x to the power -n. Then also you know that tan of x over 2, this one is equals to 1 minus cos of x over 1 plus cos of x, of which this is just the same as tan x over 2 is equal to so no square root 1 plus cos of x over 1 minus cos of x, this to the power -1 over 2. So of which this one is the same as this one. So your final answer will be 1 over cos of x plus 1 over 3 cos of x. This one will be plus ln tan of x over 2 plus c. So this will be your final answer. Okay, so first thing that I want to do is differentiate between these two equations or integrals. Integral of cos of x to the power -1 d of x. This is not the same as integral of x d of x. In as much as these two look almost the same, they are different. What this means is integral of 1 over cos of x d of x. Or it's this one, what it means is integral of arc cos of x dx. Okay. Of which this is equal to integral of sec of x dx, which will just give you ln of sec x plus tan x plus c. But for this on the other side, what you have, you say let your u be equal to arc cos of x, or else your dv should be equal to dx. Then v was equal to x du, this one will give you minus 1 over square root 1 minus x squared. So you write our formula, u dv is equals to uv minus integral of v du. So this will be integral of arc cos of x dx x cos of x minus integral of minus x over square root of 1 minus x squared dx, of which this will just give you a cos of x minus square root 1 minus x squared plus c. Okay, so we have integral of cos squared x over sine to the power 6x dx. So this is the same as writing integral of cos squared x over sine squared x, this multiplied by 1 over sine squared x, again multiplied by 1 over sine squared x. So sine squared x, when this one multiplies this one times this one, so the powers will add, so this will be 2 plus 2 plus 2, which will just give you sine to the power 6 of d of x. Okay, so if from here you were to say let my u be cos of x over sine of x, then your du is equal to, so this that we have here, it is a cot. The derivative of cot will just give you a cosec squared. So this is 1 over sec squared of x. This is minus 1, sorry. So minus 1 over sec squared. Okay, the derivative of cot, this one will just give you du is equals to minus 1 over sine squared x. Okay, so and we also know 1 over sine squared x, this is just the same as sine squared x plus cos squared x over sine squared x, of which this will give us 1 plus cos squared x over sine squared x. So we go into this equation in order for us to make this balance. So it's an integral of cos of x over sine x, this goes to the power 2 multiply 1 over sine squared x. This one we said we can write this other part as 1 plus cos x over sine x squared, then multiply what we have is 1 over sine squared dx, but we know du will just give us negative 1 over sine squared dx. So here you can say, if I were to put a negative here, then I'll say let me multiply so that this negative, when it multiplies with this negative, you have a positive. So this will be 1 over sine squared x dx. So all of this, it is the same as du. So we start replacing. This will be minus integral of u squared multiply 1 plus u squared du, of which this one will just give you, when the u multiplies everything inside the bracket, you have integral minus integral of u squared plus u to the power 4 du. You do each separately, minus integral of u squared du minus integral of u to the power 4 du. This will just give you minus u to the power 3 over 3 minus u to the power 5 to the power 5 over 5 plus c. Then you replace the original values. So this one was negative 1 over 3 multiplied by our u was cos to the power 3 of x over sine to the power 3 x minus 1 over 5 Even here, u was to the power 5, so this one will be cos to the power 5 of x over sine to the power 5 plus c. This is our answer.